And great you can be with us for some Thursday night ball here on 2K. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce.
And you think that after winning the first game of the season series, they won another against this team. They'll have the opportunity to secure that tonight.
Yeah, their strategy and execution was solid in the first go-round. We'll see what adjustments they make, if any, in this one.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And stolen by Barrett. From deep, Harper nails it from three.
You can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And he gets it back. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's Duren. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Driving inside. Outside for Ingram. And the 3 off target. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back over to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here he goes. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Out to Harris. From the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And again, no good by Toronto. Pass to Duren. Vassell with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Here's Ingram. And he lays it up and in.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. changes here for Detroit. And it's Detroit with the ball. Outside McCain. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Toronto trailing. Pass to Vassell. Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. Rebounded by Johnson.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
And he slams it in one-handed.
The Rook. Dylan Harper showing some power.
Robinson on the wing. Misses the 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Vassell outside. Picked by Pirtle. Pulls it from the top of the key. Vassell can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Reed, no good. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Stewart.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
McCain. And the three-pointer goes.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Harper. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And such a crafty individual. Harper knows where to get his shots.
Outside Robinson. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Duren. And the bucket is good. 6 points for Jalen Duren. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. It's hauled in by Black. Raptors trail by 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Black's gotten his first basket of the night.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Harris on the wing. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Here's Shed. No points so far.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And the Raptors making a change here. Who poked away. Stolen by Ivy. Fires the 3. They get it back. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. for Toronto. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Ivey from the arc. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Ingram. Here's Poeltl, covered by Duren. And stolen by Cunningham. He goes up. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Harper pulls it in. Now the Raptors with it. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto. Detroit leading by 3. The steal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Harris outside. Drills it from deep. Harris has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Ingram fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Nails the baby hook. Poeltl's got his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Oh, he picked him clean. Vassell outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For Detroit. 1:20 left in the first half. Outside McCain. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Poeltl grabs a miss. Toronto trailing to the paint. Here's Barrett. Johnson with the defensive effort. Tipped away. Here comes Toronto on the push. Back to Barrett. And it's going to be a 3-second call. .44 seconds left in the half. Pass to Robinson. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Toronto now. And here is Barrett. Here's Ingram. Covered by Johnson. Vassell left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Ingram's got 5 now.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
And again, no good by Detroit. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Barrett. He's scoreless. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a one-point game.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
On the wing, Ivy. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Fades away. And that one's good. Ingram.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. He has 6.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Harper. He has 7. Now here's Vassell. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. A nice shot by Ivy.
Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Thompson's shot is off.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Thompson with a steal. Into the lane. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Ingram. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
ABA. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto passing it around. Barrett can't hit. And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-4 run. Down low. Duren. Harper pulls it in. Right side Ingram. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Detroit.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Here's Ingram. And again, Toronto, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Raptors making a switch here. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Pass to Robinson. Takes the 3. On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
McCain drives in. Pirtle comes with a double. Pass to Reed. Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors trail by 14. It's stolen by McCain. Robinson on the wing. Releases. Hurdle grabs a miss. On offense, here come the Raptors. It's stolen by McCain. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And again, no good by Detroit. On the wing, Vassell. Beyond the arc. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Reed. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become... competitive. The Pistons lead by 16. Cunningham outside. Ivy outside. Three-pointer. Rebound Toronto.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Back to Black. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Ivy outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Raptors trail by 13. Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to Black. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul. Cunningham up top. It's stolen by Ingram.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Here's Harper. And here's Vassell from the arc. Thompson attacking. They grab their own miss. Here's Duren. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Vassell outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
Yeah, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Raptors trail by 13. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Outside Vassell. The triple drop.
Well, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Ingram. 5 on the clock. Oh, he missed the jumper. Detroit leading by 10. Ivy. Ooh, it doesn't go. From downtown. Harris there for the rebound. It's stolen by Ingram. Outside Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good on the dunk. Thompson. Bucket. Straight in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Black, left side. Fires the 3. Can't get it. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. He takes it in. Jams it home.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pistons.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Duren.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Harris. From deep. Thompson outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The putback. How about the activity?
And a nice sequence by Cunningham. This guy has all the tools. He doesn't let up.
So we see the Pistons taking the